Got him.
What I love most about fishing,
Oh, nice one.
is the thrill of the hunt. Putting all the pieces together, wind, temperature, tides,
17 inches.
to first find the fish and then figure out how to catch them.
Get it. Bring it in.
And on this trip with some of my friends, it all perfectly came together. My name
How can you say no comment?
is Chris Pabst.
Why are you taking my microphone?
Monday through Friday, I'm an investigative reporter. But on weekends, I just want to be on water. Here, there's no professional fishermen, charter boats, or tour guides. It's just everyday anglers in search of those hidden limits. I'm fishing today with 3 of my good friends. Monday through Friday, Nathan is a nuclear pharmacist, Matt is a financial advisor, and Randy works in mortgage-backed securities. When we first scheduled this trip months earlier, the plan was to surf fish. But when we got to the beach, we realized that wasn't going to happen. A nor'easter had tore through the area, making the surf just about unfishable. With an 18-mile-an-hour sustained north wind, we had to adjust. Fishing success is about adapting to your surroundings. Luckily, Ocean City, Maryland provides plenty of opportunities in virtually all weather conditions. On this day, with a strong north wind, the first thing we needed was shelter for ourselves. At the same time, I was looking for a spot with current, structure, and signs of life. Feeding birds, crabs, smaller fish, anything. Once I find a spot with all 3, the likelihood of larger game fish being nearby is high. And we found everything we needed for this day right here at the Ocean City Inlet. We set up towards the middle of the inlet, largely protected from the wind. I would have preferred to fish in that north jetty, but the surf and wind, it wasn't worth fighting.
Got him.
Ocean City has plenty of game fish to target depending on the conditions and location. Here, our target was Tautog,
Oh, he's a nice size, too.
or Tog for short.
Cool teeth. Look at that.
Tog are a powerful fish
To eat all the crustaceans that they eat.
that live in the rocks of the
How
inlet
neat is that?
and mostly feed on
Yeah.
crustaceans. So our bait for the day? Sand fleas. For gear, we're mostly using pen rod and reels with 50-pound braided line, which helps pull the fish out of the rocks. We're tying the braid to 2 types of rigs, a standard pre-tied top-bottom rig that you can buy at most any tackle shop,
Dropper loop.
and we also hand-tied our own dropper loop rigs, which takes longer to set up, but is a much cheaper option. We finish our rigs with 1/0 and 2/0 hooks, and the lightest possible weight that can get your rig down to the rocks. For me, that's 1 ounce.
We know they're here.
Here's our strategy. Tog mostly feed during the incoming tide, with the most action during high tide.
Oh, Randy.
That's when we slam them. I didn't realize this until we got to the inlet, but Randy had only caught 1 fish in his entire life.
Randy caught a tog.
Prior to this trip, this small tog was his 2nd ever fish.
Whoa. Randy.
This larger tog was his 3rd. And then this happened.
You got one, Randy? Randy. Whoa. Hold on.
Tog need to be 16 inches to keep in Maryland. And the 4th fish Randy ever caught in his life was a keeper 17-inch tog. Absolutely beautiful fish.
Yep. She's good. 17.
Oh, look at that.
Good job, Randy. Oh. All right.
Then seconds later, I got a hit on mine.
You don't have to use 2 hands anymore. Hold on. I got one too.
Oh, wow.
Oh, can you get me the pliers? 13.
When fishing for tog, I'm looking for openings between large rocks. These are good spots for the Tautog to ambush their prey. Just toss your line out about 15 feet right in front of you, set the bail, and let your rig pendulum back towards you. Every few seconds, just jig your weight to keep it from getting snagged in the rocks.
Got him.
Tautog fishing is active. You have to pay attention. Within seconds of casting, they can strip your bait right off the hook. It's actually quite impressive. Sometimes they hit like a truck. Sometimes you barely feel them. You need to be ready.
16 inches. This one is 15 and a half inches.
Who got the net?
But no, this type of fishing can be very frustrating. If you're not quick, the Tautog will take your bait, retreat back into the rocks, and now you're stuck. When this happens, just let out some line and give the fish some slack. They'll often spit the hook or come out of the rocks, and then you can reel them in. But if you're going to fish these inlet rocks for Tautog, be ready to lose gear.
I can feel him.
Ocean City, Maryland does not just have great fishing. Overall, it's a great beach town. In 2024, TripAdvisor ranked Ocean City, Maryland as one of the best beaches in the United States. 8 million listings were compared, and based off reviews, Ocean City placed number 10 for its incredible views, huge beaches, and great food. Hawaii, Florida, and California all had 2 beaches make the list. Georgia, South Carolina, and Oregon round out the top 10. Back at the inlet,
You got an eel.
during the high tide cycles, we had a blast. But this approach does not just catch Tautog.
Bring it in, bring it in. Ow, 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 ow. Look at you, it's an eel. Yeah.
We also pulled in eel, sheep's head, and some small black bass. When the Tautog feed, they feed fast, and the frenzy shuts off quickly. When the tide starts going out, the bite usually ends. That's when we set up the rod holders, threw out larger baits, and fired up the grill. For a couple of hours, we cooked hamburgers, grilled potatoes, just relaxed. When the tide eventually started coming back in, we were ready.
Here we go. 17 inches. Beautiful fish. We're gonna take this one home.
When the sun began to set over the inlet, we began to pack up. But seriously, what a beautiful sight. How can you beat this? In total, we caught around 24 Tautogs with 2 keepers, which we took back for dinner.
Got it! Oh!
In my view, Tautog is one of the best tasting fish. This day started off with uncertainty. The weather did not cooperate, but with a few adjustments,
14 and a half.
we were still able to have a memorable day. And that's what fishing with your friends is all about. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Pabst, and this is Hidden Limits Outdoors.